Small summary of Season 1. Yoonmin are few months married couple. They both were forced to do this by their parents. Yoongi is the strictest professor in Seoul University, whereas Jimin is the last year college student. Kook is Jimin's best friend and classmate too. T is a professor in Jikook's college. He is a Cook's boyfriend and Yoongi is best friend's younger brother. Yoonkook's relationship is like love-hate because they don't like each other. Cook doesn't like Yoongi because he scolded him a lot, and Yoongi doesn't like Cook because he always sticks with Jimin. Yoongi called Jimin as his kid because Jimin is so innocent and 6 years younger than him. Yoongi has a horrible past and he has serious anger issues which only can Jimin calm down because he has angelic nature. He can heal anyone's wound by his cuteness. In the starting days, Jimin used to scare from Yoongi a lot, but nowadays he started yelling and arguing with him without any hesitation. Their relationship is getting stronger day by day. This was the small summary of Season 1. It's for new readers who just join us. And yeah, one more thing, I changed their house and everything because I already used all of these pics for 50 episodes. I can't use more because then YT started creating problems which obviously I don't want. Don't worry, Jimmy will be there too. Now we start the story from where we left it. Arthur's point of view. Cook took Jimin on a picnic by doing a kidnapping prank. His intention was good, but his method was so wrong. When Taekook knew about Jimin's absence, they both got worried and started searching him everywhere on the city. But when they knew about Cook's prank and their picnic, they got more angry. Yoongi locked Jimin outside of the house for an hour. Till then, his anger little bit calmed down. He can't talk with him in anger, but Jimin started crying and begging to open the door because he was so scared to live alone. Yoongi opened the door and allowed him to come inside but didn't talk to him. In the midnight, Yoongi came to Jimin's room to check him but got shocked to know about his fever. Let's see what happens next. Yoongi, 104.2 degree Fahrenheit. Wow. Very good, Park Jimin. I should reward you for your greatest achievement. Scold him. It's very high temperature. Should I take him to the hospital? For that, I have to wake him up. But then he start winning. Let's wait till morning. If his temperature doesn't come down, then I will take him to the hospital. But for that, let me give him some home remedies. Jimin started shivering. You are feeling cold? First, let me switch off this AC. He switched off the AC and brought a thick blanket from the wardrobe and covered Jimin with that. He gently removed his hairs from his forehead and placed cold water strip on his forehead. He started repeating this until his temperature comes down. But he was shocked when Jimin started bubbling in sleep. Jimin bubbling in sleep. Jimmy, sorry. Jimmy will not go anywhere alone. Please don't leave Jimmy. Jimmy is scared. Don't take Jimmy away. Jimmy will be good boy. Jimmy can't live alone. Started crying. Yoongi panicked. What happened to him? Why is he crying? Gently wiped his tears. Jimin bubbling in sleep. No, crying. Yoon will send Jimmy outside. Jimmy is scared. Yoongi, what happened to him? Why is he talking like this? Did I scare him? I think he got fever because of fear. I have to find out what happened with him in past. Strokes his ears. Sleep, Jimmy. No one send you outside. Yoon will always take care of you. Yoon will never leave you alone. Sleep well, okay? Soon Jimin stopped bubbling and fell asleep, but Yoongi didn't. Whole night he took care of Jimin. He didn't move from his place, not even a single inch, because Jimin is scared. Whole night he was monitoring Jimin's health. He himself suffered a lot in his childhood and teenage. He knows very well how does it feel when you are scared and no one is there for you. He remembered his time when he awake whole night because he was scared and sick. There was no one for him who took care of him. It's morning now. Jimin's temperature cools down. He is better than before. Yoongi went to his room for his morning routine. Time skipped after 1 hour. Jimin woke up from his sleep. He was feeling weak because of fever. He took his phone and saw the time. His eyes widened to see the time. It's 7 a.m. He immediately jumped from his bed and went to washroom to get ready. Jimin entered inside the living room and saw Yoongi was on call, so he didn't disturb him and patiently waited. Once Yoongi was done, then he called him. Jimin, Yun! Yoongi turned around. Oh, you woke up. Jimin, why didn't you wake me up? See, I will be late for college and professor will punish me. Cute complaining pout. Yoongi, you aren't going anywhere. Go and change your clothes. Jimin, why? I have a college. Yoongi, I said na. You aren't going anywhere. Can't you listen at once? Jimin, I'm sorry, Yun, but please don't stop my studies. I want to study more and become independent in future. Please na. Yoongi, stop your senseless imagination. You really has a pin-sized brain. You can't think anything simple. You aren't going anywhere because your college is closed for 2 days due to some reasons. I got a message from your college. See this? Showed him message. Jimin made office. Oh. Yoongi, now go and change. Wear some warm clothes. Jimin, okay. Yoongi, by the way, how are you feeling now? Jimin, I'm fine, but why? Yoongi, you had high fever last night. Jimin, really? But I don't know anything about this. Yoongi, now go and change. I will serve you breakfast. Jimin came into dining room after changing into some warm clothes. Yoongi gave him his breakfast and went to kitchen. Jimin started having his breakfast without complaining. Soon he finished his meal and Yoongi came back with a glass of milk. Well, it's not a milk. It's some kind of drink which gave your body energy. Jimin is already weak and fever made him his body more weak. He didn't tell this to Yoongi, but Yoongi knows this very well. He experienced all this in his life. He already makes the medicine when Jimin is sleeping. He talked to his doctor and brought medicines too. Jimin didn't question to Yoongi and started drinking it, which makes Yoongi a little bit shocked. Jimin, Yun. Yoongi, Jimin, I have a holiday from college, but don't you want to go to university? Yoongi, no, I'm not going anywhere. Jimin, wait, you also have a holiday? Yoongi, no, I will take day off. Jimin, but why? Yoongi, you aren't well and I can't leave you here alone in this condition. Jimin, but I'm fine now. See, pulled Yoongi's right hand and placed it on his forehead. I don't have fever too. You can go to university. I'm fine. Yoongi, don't teach me what should I do or not. You finished your drink, right? Then give me a glass. I will clean it. Jimin gave him a glass and he took it in the kitchen. Jimin followed him into the kitchen. Jimin, but why do you want to stay at home when I said I'm fine? Yoongi, I said now, don't teach me. Jimin tugged his t-shirt. Yun, go to the university now. You never took day off. Your student will be waiting for you. Go now. I'm really fine. I promise I will call you if I will not feeling well. Now go now. Yoongi, but Jimin, no, but I will feeling guilty if you don't go. Yoongi, you are fine. You will manage. Jimin, what do I manage? I already did my breakfast. I'm sure you will prepare my lunch too. I don't have anything to do. Yoongi, yeah, I will make your lunch, but don't go anywhere outside the house. Jimin, I will not go anywhere. If you want, then you can lock it from outside. I don't have any problem. Yoongi, you told me to lock you inside the house. Jimin, Oma Appa always lock the door from outside whenever they have to go outside for parties or dinner meetings. Yoongi, and you said this casually. Why did Oma Appa lock you? Why didn't they take you with them? Jimin, I don't like to go outside. I don't like meetings and parties. I only go with Cookie. Oma Appa always try to take me outside, but I never go with them. They didn't lock me by their will. I told them to lock it and go because they were so worried for me. So you can also lock it. I don't have any problem, said casually. Yoongi, make a mental note. Okay, so he doesn't like to go outside and meet new people. That's why he is still innocent even in his college too, in mind. Jimin, Yun, what are you thinking? Are you going right? Yoongi, yes, I'm going. I will call T and tell him to send Cook here. Jimin, I will call him by myself. You go and change, otherwise you will be late for university. Yoongi, I will go after some time. Let me prepare your lunch first, okay? Jimin, okay. Yoongi, now go outside and don't stay here. Jimin went outside. Always send me outside from his precious kitchen like I will destroy his precious kitchen. Meanie Yooni, complaining about. After 15 minutes, Yoongi is done with preparing Jimin's lunch. He went to his room for getting ready for the university. He gave long lecture to Jimin about taking care of his health and left from there. He didn't lock the house. Jimin locked the door and came into living room and sat on the couch. Jimin, Yoon went to his university. Now I will be bored here all alone. I have nothing to do. Yoon already done everything. Now what should I do? He looked at Jimmy. Yeah, don't look at me like this. I know I sent Yoon to university, but what can I do? I will feeling guilty now if he will take day off because of me. I don't wanna give him more troubles. Out. Let me call Cookie and tell him to come here. OTP. Hello, Jimin. Good morning, sir. Can I talk to Cookie? T. Of course you can. Wait, let me call him. Cookie, come here. Cook. What happened? T. Jimin is on call. Talk with him. Gave him phone and left from there. Cook took the phone from T's hand. Hello, Jimmy Yangi. How are you? Did Scary Yang punish you hard? Jimin. First take a breath. I'm fine. And what about you? Are you alright? I'm sure son punished you hard. Cook. He did. He gave me tons of punishment, and moreover I have to study whole 2 days with him. I think I will die. Jimin. No one will die after doing studies. Don't be dramatic. Cook. You don't know anything because Scary Young didn't tell you to study, na? T. From living room. You only have 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I want you in my room with your bags. Understand? Cook shouts back. I will be there. Don't worry. Jimin. Oh, so you have a study session. Cook. Idea. Jimin. What idea? Cook. Tell T that you want me to come to your house. Jimin. But why? Cook. Because then T can't deny it and I will be free from these studies. Jimin. No ways. I'm not going to say anything to him. You should study. Now go. Bye. Cook. Mini Yangi. Bye. Call ended. Jimin. Cook is also busy. I can't call him here. Now what do I do here alone? Idea. I will do that. Meanwhile with T. T was sitting in his study room. He was searching something. Suddenly he found the pic of his university days. T to himself. Oh, this pic is here. I looked so young at that time. University days were the best. Cook is nothing in front of me. He isn't even 1% naughty in comparison to me. He is so innocent, but I wasn't. This is the pic of cute Tata who always finds the ways to trouble his young. By the way, this is the last pic of mine as Tata because after that Tata never came back. I still remembered everything. What happened on that day? Gulped hard. Yang punished me so hard. If Sugar Yang hadn't came on right time, then probably he would have killed me. After that day, my sweet Yang became super strict and scary. He never talked to me sweetly after that incident. It's all happened because of that stupid. Meanwhile with Cook. Cook was waiting inside T's room. He put his bag on the bed and opened his books and notebooks. Cook. Where is he? He told me that he wants me in his room for studies and he himself not come out. He only knows how to give orders, nothing else. Mimi. Oi. Arthur, concerned. What happened, Cook? Why are you screaming in pain? Did you hurt yourself? Cook, mad. It's all happened because of that freaking Taeyang. Arthur, lower voice, Cook. What are you doing? If they listen now, then he will not leave you. Cook, I'm not scared from him. Arthur, crossed arm. Really? Cook, really? Arthur, oh, T, you came? Cook immediately looked into his book. I'm studying. Arthur, but you said you didn't escape from him? Cook, cute anger. So you are pranking. Arthur, then what do you think? Only you can do pranks? Cook, don't remind me about pranks. My whole body is hurting. Arthur, why? What happened? Did he punish you? Cook, of course he did. Flashback started. Cook, there is no need of punishments. I understood everything. T, no ways. You will definitely get punishments. After all, what you did today wasn't something to let aside. Your punishments are. Cook, shocked. Punishments? Are you going to give me more than one punishment? T, T, don't interrupt me, Bun. And yeah, you will get more than one punishment because you did lots of mistakes. So your punishments are Cook gulped hard. What? T, first come here, you will get spankings. Requested lots of time. Cook, no, not spankings. I'm too old for it. T didn't give him time to say anything further and pulled him on his lap. T, you are talking too much. Don't worry. From today onwards, you will forget what is spank. He pulled Cook's pants along with boxes too, but Cook immediately held his hand. Cook, pleading eyes. No, no, not bear, please. T in mind. Oh, Bun, I really don't want to do this, but if I didn't stop you, yet then Sugar Hang will spank me, and I'm definitely too old for getting this. Sorry, Bun. T. T scary voice. No, you will get bear spankings today. You are getting out of my hand. You will never forget this day. Now hands down. Cook doesn't have any option rather than listening him. He put his hands down and T pulled his boxes down. It is stuck on his feet. Cook was so embarrassed. Obviously he was embarrassed. His face turned cherry like red. T grazed his bottom in circular motion. I'm going to start now. Did you remember the rules? Cook didn't answer him, so he spanked him hard. Cook screamed in pain. Ah! No back off, no interruption, no holding back, screams, no misbehave, no rubbing in between punishment. T. Good. T was shocked because Cook didn't scream even after 10 spanks. He knows very well that Cook was embarrassed at why he is doing this. T. I think I'm spanking too gently. Okay then. He started giving harder spankings. Each spank is harder than previous one. He didn't stop, not even for nanosecond. He was continuously spanking him. After 12, Cook couldn't hold his screaming and started crying loudly. Cook screamed, ah! It's so fast, so slow, please. It hurts so much. Please stop it. But he ignored his screamings and kept spanking him until his bottom turned a deep shade of red, like it could be bleed at any time. He stopped. He knows Cook has sensitive skin. Note: Cook has sensitive skin, that's why his back turned red quickly. It doesn't mean he gave him lots of spanking. He gave him spanking only till he bear. He won't repeat his last time mistake again. T, don't you think it's over? It's just starting. Made him wear his boxes and pant and stand Cook in front of him. Cook was crying hard and choked his breath, so T gave him a glass of water to drink. T, drink this. Cook took the glass of water from his hand and started drinking without arguing. Doesn't it look like Cook is chewing the water instead of drinking? Cook's breath is normal now. T, now come outside. You have to take 5 rounds of the house. He took him outside and told him to run. T, you start running. I am coming in 2 minutes. Go. Again went inside. Meanwhile, what a cuckoo is doing. Cook, yeah, why not? I will run like this. First he almost break my bottom and now said run. Thank God I wear this loose pant, otherwise my poor bum bum hurts the most. From whence he become this much cruel? Arthur, Ash, this boy. What do I do with him? If they see him like this, then he will definitely get something else too. I have to stop him before T's arrival. Arthur, hey you big bunny, what are you doing? Cook, T told me to run, so I'm running. Arthur, is this called running? Cook, yes, it's cuckoo special running. Arthur, why do you love to tease T's patience level? Isn't this much punishment enough for you? Cook, super innocent look. I'm not teasing him. See, he's banged me so hard. No, you can't see. Arthur, Ash, this boy. Run, Cook, run. T is coming. Flew away. Cook, what? Dashy, run. T came outside and saw Cook was running. He sat outside of the house while keeping his eyes on him. After 20 minutes, Cook is done with running. He stopped in front of T while grasping in air. He was sweating hard, so T took him inside the house. Flashback ended. Arthur, okay, that's it. Cook, no, he wasn't stopped at yet. He banned my key dramas too. Arthur, best decision, I support him. Cook, what best decision? You know he made me do house chores too. Except cooking, I did all the house chores. My whole body is hurting like hell. Arthur, oh, my poor bun. Actually, it wasn't T's fault. These all my readers' fault. They all gave ideas to T. Cook, shocked. What? I will not leave your readers. Why are they making me suffer? Arthur mumbles, because you suffered them by your latest CK photoshoot and 7 3D MV. Now they are taking their revenge. Cook, what are you mumbling? Arthur, no, no, nothing. You take rest. Flew away. He falls asleep while waiting for tea. Meanwhile, with Jimin, Jimin is sitting in his room. He was doing something. Let's see. What is he doing? Arthur, Jim. Jimin flinched hard. Hey, Arthur, put his hands on his heart. You scared me. Arthur, really? Jimin, Anyways, what are you doing here and how did you come here? I remembered I locked the door properly. Arthur, I can go anywhere, Jim. Leave it. I'm here to check you. You are alone, na? Tell me, what are you doing? Jimin, nothing. Immediately closed his notebook. I just completed all the assignments. I even learned one chapter too, said proudly. Arthur, very good. Have you eaten your lunch? Jimin, not yet. Arthur crossed arm. And why so? Jimin, I don't want to eat. Arthur, Yoon will be angry. You know, na? Jimin, yeah, I know. Let's have lunch together. Come, you always cook for 2 person. Arthur, thanks, Jim, but I can't have you enjoy. Jimin, oh, don't worry. There isn't any healthy food. You prepare tasty food. Arthur, I'm pure vegetarian, so I can't eat your food. Jimin, sad face. Oh. Arthur, don't be sad. I will send my readers. You can share your meal with them. They all will give you company, okay? Jimin, what okay? You only prepare lunch for 2. How can I share this with all of them? Arthur, you don't need to worry. They will adjust by themselves, okay? Have fun. Flew away. Listen, guys, I arranged your lunch date with Jim. Enjoy it and please don't give him any stupid ideas. Jimin again opened his book and writes something. Yoon always does something for me. Today I will give him a big surprise. I will do something special for him. He will be super happy. I smile. To be continued. Questions. How's the episode? What did he do in his university time? For that he is still feeling guilty. What is Jimin planning to do for Yoongi? Arthur's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. So tell me, how's the first episode of season 2? I changed their house and entire things. Please don't be confused, okay? Many interesting things coming and new entries too. You can guess, okay? We will meet soon. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.